getting in the way of Lorenzo Diaz's chances for that X championship.
Absolutely. He believes he could be the one to take down Vincent Valentine, but he didn't get a shot to prove that he could. And there they are, the Hitman Society. All three members coming out at the same time. Look at them. Straight to the ring. No theatrics here, really. They are ready to go. We're about at the halfway mark of this pay-per-view.
There's the opposition making their way out to the ring first. They're all coming out separately. Simeon Nurse, the very first man to be kicked out of Hitman Society, suffering extreme embarrassment from Mr. G. And he was replaced immediately by Azrael, a man who he has not beaten in singles competition.
There he is. Simeon Nurse has been a little bit of a fan favorite as he's left the Hitman Society. He doesn't always win, but always tries to put up a fight. It was rookie year last year. Tries to gain experience.
And there is the former heart, soul, and glue of Hitman Society and Little C. Still donning the colors and coming out to the music, but he is no longer part of the Hitman Society. Very obviously, as Mr. G hit him with a low blow, officially kicking him out. That was after Big Z cost them the match in that tag team tournament to crown the inaugural PHW Tag Team Champions. Now Little C, among the unaffiliated wrestlers, they're probably not into wrestling, but has an ally in Simeon Nurse, both of them, both former stablemates, and both kicked out, have a common enemy.
Yep, and it could be the start of something. Trying to build that chemistry, teaming up more and more. They didn't really have much beef in the first place. It was Mr. G's decision to kick out Simeon Nurse. And then Mr. G also turning on Little C.
And the final man of the opposing team in Lorenzo Diaz. Just as you said, something could be brewing here. Something bigger can be brewing here because Simeon Nurse is the one spark that ties both of these men together. Now, Simeon Nurse and Lorenzo Diaz had that amazing singles match against each other last year and then went on to be in the tag team tournament. Moved on to the second round at that. That's bringing both of these heavy hitters together, and now the three of them will be taking on Hitman Society in this six-man matchup.
Lorenzo Diaz has been really good since he debuted here in PHW. His hard striking style has got him further than most could have expected up to this point. Carried the young rookie Simeon Nurse pretty far in that tag team tournament. before falling close. Simeon Nurse has taken some of that and got his training and went back. Now he's back in the ring with his former boss, Mr. G, who's taking it right to him.
Mr. G starting off for his team, Simeon Nurse starting off for his. Mr. G starting off very strong. Quick rush.
Mr. G's personality and attitude has changed. More aggressive. Oh, but Simeon Nurse answers the call.
The huge kick straight to the mush. And that's out the back door. Hits the inverted DDT. After that initial rush from Mr. G. Now just a kick to the face. I know he's loving every second of that. For tagging out
now letting Little C
also get a piece of their former boss. But not if Mr. G has anything to say about it.
Oh, Mr. G quickly trying to get out of it. He drags him to the corner. Throws him head first. Oh, strikes. Look at that.
Yes, a series of right hands in the corner. And now just choking him in the corner. Referee telling him to let it go. Very blatant indeed. Mr. G tagging out to Big Z. These two, the former tag team. One of the staples and consistents of early Pride and Honor wrestling. Little C tags out to Lorenzo. Lorenzo, big right hand, but Big Z just pushes him off. Lorenzo with the low kick this time and overhand chop. And look at a jumping knee, but Big Z still not off his feet.
My goodness. Big Z, a hard man to take down for sure. Lorenzo seems to be up for the challenge, though. And decapitated.
And that slingshot I throw right across the bottom rope. Lorenzo trying to bring Big Z to his corner. He is successful in doing so. And now look at some tandem offense between Lorenzo Diaz and Simeon Nurse, a former tag team. A Nurse with the high kick and series of chops. Right hand chop and Big Z back in the corner. Two big right hands. And now headbutts for Z. And now a series of face washes off the rope. Simeon Nurse goes and one last face wash.
And targets him with a forearm.
Big Z for tagging out to Little C. Now Little C getting a piece of his former partner. Standing Mariposa. Big Z pops up. Double leg takedown. There goes the hatred between these two. Big Z tags out to Mr. G once again. Azrael has not seen any action yet so far. Mr. G with the fireman's carry, but Little C fighting out of it.
It's the high kick, but doesn't miss that forehand. And another one rocks him twice. And then a knee strike. Then the axe kick.
Lorenzo Diaz now tagged in.
Team of Lorenzo, Little C, and Simeon Nurse working well together so far.
Big Z into a breakup, that camel clutch. Mr. G looking to pick up the pace, but not against the Brazilian striker, Lorenzo Diaz. Easy reversal into that hip toss. Switch knee by Lorenzo. Lorenzo, a bit of hesitation. Maybe he can't get to the buckle. I think that's what he's trying to go for. Finally changes his mind. Says forget it. Just bring Mr. G into his corner. Big elbow strike.
And then hits him in the face. Probably a little pissed off.
Yes, series of stomps. Embarrassing, trying to get to the neutral corner. There's a far leg in their corner. Gets a 2 count from it. All 6 men in the ring. And there goes Azrael, get his first piece of action.
Azrael throwing Simeon Nurse.
Follows after him.
Lorenzo having to deal with Big Z, but a good distraction. DDT on Simeon Nurse and a throw by Mr. G.
Lorenzo with the low kick. His elbow's blocked though, but he blocks Mr. G's hook attempt. And rings the bell. Z's on the outside. There's action on the other end too.
Well,
that's him in there all over Azrael. I think Little C's over there as well. Nobody's on any corner.
Lorenzo looked over there like, what's going on?
And saw Azrael getting pummeled into the ground. Hit a big clothesline on Mr. G. Now have all 6 men back on the apron. Simeon Nurse tag back in. Mr. G still a legal man. Mr. G with the jawbreaker. And then the neck breaker. For tagging out to Azrael. Mr. G so methodical. All of his tags have a meaning. Azrael missed the high kick and gets a big chop for it.
Azrael seen his first action inside the ring. Simeon Nurse never beaten Azrael. Dragon Sleeper.
Cinched in deep, but Big Z there to break it up. There goes Lorenzo though. Take care of Big Z.
Lorenzo, the equalizer for Big Z.
Big knee lift up and over the top rope, and now all 3 men back on the floor. Simeon Nurse, Little C, and Lorenzo.
Oh, look at this. Ripcord knee.
On Big Z by Little C.
Oh, wait, look at that. Simeon Nurse walked around Mr. G.
And swipes a strike at him. And not done yet. Hits a drop kick. Takes him off the apron.
This match is breaking down. Azrael going after Little C. Simeon Nurse going after Mr. G. They don't even care about the match.
Big belly to belly on Mr. G. There is hatred among the Hitman Society and the former Hitman Society members.
Azrael taking it to Lorenzo.
Forcing Lorenzo into it now. This match is completely breaking down, just as you said.
Oh, just like we thought it would. I'm not shocked by this behavior at all.
It looks at me now taking care of Big Z as well. My goodness.
And Azrael going after Lorenzo.
The camera going crazy. Pete Dunne has control of the camera from the back. My goodness, I'm going to get a seizure.
It's shaky camera for a second. Now everybody's back.
Oh my God. Oh my God. The rolling elbow on the referee.
I think it was an accident, but my goodness. I'm surprised the ref even got up. I thought we were going to have to get a new.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. But Jesus Christ, the referee took one of the worst blows he could ever take. Just as Azrael takes that headbutt, courtesy of Simeon Nurse.
Hey, lucky he didn't eat all of that, because he would have been down way longer than that. It might have come opportunity, even you and me might have had to referee that match. My goodness.
Yeah, one of us might have become a zebra, put on the stripes, and get in there. I don't think I want to get in the ring with these 6 men.
Azrael stopping Lorenzo.
Azrael picking up the pace, series of kicks. The big right hand drops him. Back up top now. Neutral corner. That's a far distance.
Oh, yeah. I don't know how he's going to get there.
He changes his mind. Waist lock instead.
Throws him back in the corner. Oh, going for the pop-up. Gets it.
Hurricane Rano, center of the ring. Both men are looking for the tag. Azrael taking
We've barely
it to...
seen any pinfalls in this match. Just beating the tar out of each other.
Yeah, especially that big breakdown. So we're not just all over Mr. G on the outside, even after Big Z as well. Mr. G
Well, that hammer lock. Locks it in. And drops Lorenzo.
Drops Lorenzo. Jimmy Nurse there to break it off. But then
Azrael throws him out.
Big Z is now tagged in.
Big Z trying to pick up the scraps.
Working over the arm. Now looking for the suplex. But
Lorenzo. German a big Mr. Z. Sleeper slam.
Both men looking for the tag. Mr. G tag back in.
Neck breaker by Mr. G. Oh, now rushing his face on the mat. Oh, Low C going over there. Knee drop.
It's a knee drop anyways.
Lorenzo taking a lot of damage.
Taking a lot of damage indeed, but Little C there to break it off. He's thrown over the top now. Mr. G looking for more offense. Jumping elbow. Lorenzo needs a tag desperately. Mr. G has successfully cut off the ring in half.
They've decided to isolate Lorenzo. And it's worked so far. He picks him up. Double cup buster.
Look, Lorenzo with some fire left. And gets the tag. Just enough burst of energy to get the tag.
Simeon Nurse. Oh, look at this. Arrow explosion on
the big man. Mr. G had to run all the way around. Still got it.
Little C throwing him. Throws him out. Finally gets him.
Azrael still on the apron though. Mr. G taking care of for the time being. No, Azrael. He's going over to the other corner. Yeah, we can see them fight. My goodness.
Now we see them fighting.
Huge knee on Mr. G. Azrael there to try to play spoiler. And this match once again broken down. They go to the outside. And Mr. G just runs straight into the knee. And then a knee drop busts him open.
Oh, Simeon Nurse very sneaky with that one. Cotto trying to run back to his corner and still hit though. I understand he has a lot of
for good measure.
I get it. He has a lot of hatred for Mr. G. They're kicking him out of the group. They never got to pay him back. At least not the way he's wanted to.
For a double foot stomp. He's even on the way.
Look at that. Knee dodge. And a backdrop.
Huge backdrop. Rushes back up, and here comes Azrael. Meteora!
Oh my goodness, that's how we saw him win a match before. Sneaking it in. It always hits it out of nowhere.
Little C was there to break it up, though.
The chops blocks him down.
Yeah, the freshest man so far. Pele kick to the bicep. Nurse with the counter, toe kick and elbow.
But
two of them.
Another one. And jumped him and busted him. Blood running through the mask of Azrael.
Look at a combination.
Oh, look at this. And then a combination.
From Lorenzo. Simeon has busted open 2 out of the 3 members of him at Society. Roll break regardless. Referee sees it. Big close out to the back of Mr. G's head. He rolls out. Look at all that blood running down the face of Mr. G. My goodness.
Now Little C back in.
And Big Z's tag. The two former tag team members. Big Z with the basement dropkick.
They're 1-1. They've had 2 matches. It's been 1-1. Big Z hammering away at Little C.
He tagged out immediately. I want to get see any chances. Azrael up top looking for that spiral tap maybe.
Oh yes, there it is. Spiral tap.
Spiral tap connects. Simeon there to break it up at the count of 1. Referee administers the 5 count. But Nurse gets thrown out the
Azrael said
hard way.
doesn't matter. Gets him out of here. Oh, look at that.
Little C comes alive. Azrael able to move out of the way. Azrael thrown on the apron. Mr. G takes care of that one. Azrael targets Simeon Nurse. Little C back in though. Stops the offense from Azrael.
Again, gets dropped himself. Azrael trying to go for Simeon Nurse. Oh, armbar!
Armbar attempts center of the ring. Nurse comes in. Little C breaks it up. Big Z in there as well.
Match is broken down many times.
This is once again thrown over the top rope by Azrael. And Little C blocks it. Toe kick attempt. Uh-oh. Oh, but no, Azrael flips through. Sunset flip. Sunset flip. Little C able to kick out. Mr. G throws Simeon Nurse out and follows. Brainbuster from Azrael. Tags out for Big Z. Maybe wants Big Z to do the final blow. Little C add insult to injury.
Absolutely. Little C is in trouble. Russian leg sweep on Simeon Nurse.
Lorenzo in. Lorenzo out. Just there to show that he's still there.
Absolutely distracted him, at least from getting the pinfall. Let it Little C recover at least a little bit. That looks like he went to go help Simeon Nurse.
Yeah,
well, Little C isolated.
Mr. G back up. Lorenzo back up in the corner as well. Azrael tagged in once again. All men in their positions. Start resembling a tag team match once again. Azrael missed the moonsault. Very rare miss. Probably see the blood in his eyes. You don't see enough time to recover. Dragon suplex folds him in half.
Yeah, blood in his eye and some of the beatings they've been taking from one another. Oh, I don't know what Lorenzo's going for. Azrael made him miss it though. Well, Lorenzo's not going to stop here.
And neutral corner drives Azrael head face first into the top turnbuckle. And elbow drops him down to the floor. Series of stomps in the corner. 2 big right hands for a third one. But Azrael catches the third one. Toe kick by Lorenzo though. Now huge spine buster. Center of the ring. Tag out to Simeon Nurse now.
And then thunderous blows on Azrael. And Azrael in trouble here. Tags back out. Little C now.
Quick tags. Ripcord. Knee strike.
Goes for the pin. After the ripcord. Mr. G easily breaks it. Oh, but Simeon Nurse!
With a huge high kick. My goodness.
DDT!
DDT by Azrael, though. Ties
Azrael
out.
finally able to fight out of that situation.
To Mr. G. Little C House on fire. My goodness. Then tags out to Simeon Nurse. Simeon Nurse and Mr. G, the two legal men for their teams. Oh, Simeon Nurse looking for a big elbow. Oh, but he's able to fight out. Mr. G looking for a DDT, maybe.
For the DDT.
Oh, with the chop. Back elbow, able to buy some distance.
Still fighting. Exploder. No idea how this match is gonna end. Could go any way, but I have to hope. I have to think it's drawn towards its conclusion.
As to the amount of damage that all 6 of these men have taken.
Ripcord
from Mr. G, now being dragged away from his corner.
A little bit towards the center. Mr. G avoiding whatever he had in mind. Azrael not going for it, but double axe handle.
Double axe handle regardless. Once again, tags out to Simeon Nurse as Azrael's laid out.
Big shot to Azrael now. Knee strike.
So with the up kick. Azrael looking for something big on the middle rope.
The triangle, we ain't seen in a while. Triangle drop kick.
Azrael pulling out moves that he used to do back in his HFA days. As Azrael up top. Spiral tap connects. That's the far leg. Lorenzo is in. Brings it up at the count of 1.
I don't know. That's going to come to a conclusion. Oh, look at Azrael.
Face buster for Lorenzo, but
Lorenzo getting back up. But then takes a big shot.
Lorenzo once again getting back up. He is the Terminator. Really is the equalizer for that team. Jumping into Guri. Still does not completely floor him. Buying all the time in the world for Simeon Nurse to slowly get back up. Able to dodge into Guri. And here comes Nurse once again. Double leg takedown. Then the palm stretch from the full mount position.
Now Little C's turn. Stomps. Uh-oh. Is he going?
Come and go in their corner. Mr. G missed.
And he missed it. Little C. Simeon Nurse. Lorenzo with the victory.
With the huge victory over Hitman over the Hitman Society. My goodness, what a 6-man. What a 6-man indeed.
Partnership, what a 6-man. Maybe there's something there. They have won the big one at the pay-per-view together.